Today's episode of The Mom Game is brought to you by our friends at Gateway GMC at LBJ and Jupiter. I know that buying a car can be stressful, but not at Gateway, because their slogan is, Gateway's got it. And just what does that mean? Well, it means Gateway's got a wide selection of new GMCs and GM-certified used vehicles, all competitively priced. Gateway's got it. In these busy times, you want a car dealer who makes things easy and convenient. Well, guess what? Gateway's got it. When you log on to gatewaygmc.com, look for the Shop, Click, Drive button. This allows you to shop from the comfort of your home, and who doesn't want that? In fact, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, select your vehicle. 2, create your offer. 3, schedule that delivery. And on top of all this, Gateway GMC offers complimentary car washes for life. So when you want a dealer who has it all, Gateway's got it. You can find them online at gatewaygmc.com or shop in person at LBJ and Jupiter. GMC, we are professional grade. And welcome inside the Coppola Studios for episode 283 of The Mom Game. I am Emily Jones. She is Julie Dobbs. We are together and we are popping the Coppola today.
Popping bottles today.
Why are we popping, Jules? Oh gosh, I put on moisturizer right before this.
Uh-oh.
It's not good.
Because
Not good.
our kids
Are
back in school. Yay! We did it.
we made
We
it
survived.
We made it through the summer.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I can breathe again. I feel like I'm missing a limb though. Like,
Oh, attached to your ass?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel you.
But it is nice to just have a little bit of time to focus on yourself and work and
And to know that these children are taken care of, like they're in good hands, they're learning, they're socializing.
yes.
Yeah, it's a great place to be.
Isn't school great?
Isn't school wonderful? God bless the teachers, every one of you.
You're silly.
Yeah. God, teachers must really love kids.
I know. I was saying this yesterday too
It's unbelievable.
to my son.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Because his teacher is like, veteran, been there like 12
Yeah.
years at the school, has 4 kids of her own,
Yeah.
and is just like a superhuman.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out, teachers. While you guys are taking care of our kids and molding them into the people they're going to be, we're just going to cheers you on this first day of school.
It takes a special human.
Yeah. Thank
Very
God.
grateful.
Thank God for teachers. Yeah. So we're back in school. So we've got 2nd and 4th for Anna and Ryder,
Mhm.
6th and 8th for Hattie and Henry. It's
It's legit.
crazy. I know. And then drop off this morning, Henry bright and early, 6:30 for football. So he's back at it. Hattie she goes to school at 9. So when football's over for Henry, he'll go to school at 9.
Middle school? Are they in the same school?
No. So in Fort Worth, McLean 6th is its own school. And then 7th and 8th are together. So they won't
She's in
be.
her own school.
Yes.
Okay.
They will not be in school together again until he's a junior and she's a freshman in high school.
Wow.
So, but they're super close together. The
Yeah.
campuses are. So
Oh,
the
okay.
pickups at the same time,
Oh, that's
start times at the same time. So yeah, both of them in school till 4:30.
wow.
So Henry's in school from 6:30 during football, 6:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon.
He's me zonked.
Yes.
Like by the end of the day, is he listening to the teacher?
Well, already have him.
Could you do that?
No, I could not.
Well,
I mean,
Follow a kid's school schedule.
no. And it's funny. So Henry's favorite thing to do is not his favorite, but one of the things he does. He's on Instagram, which he doesn't post very much.
Yeah.
But he likes to send me reels or little memes about either that, bragging on his sister, like about little sisters, or like that I'm a great mom. Like it's really sweet. And then he'll throw in one every once in a while that's like, keep in mind that your kids, if you think they're in a bad mood when they get home from school, think about all they've gone through. And I'm like, okay, noted, kid. I understand you're trying to tell me.
The language
know.
via Instagram memes.
Yeah.
Like he's on it.
Yeah.
And it's probably a good way for him to express himself without having to really like go
Talk to me.
Well, that's like what I don't know if you send Mike stuff. He's probably not on the gram.
He does some.
But like, you'll get all these things that are like something about your husband and how if he really wants to get some action, he just has to do the chores.
Yeah.
And so you like send it to him. You like nudge, nudge.
Why don't you get the mop out, honey?
Right. Like, they know
Yeah.
these algorithms know what to say.
Oh, yeah.
So I love that he's kind of doing that now.
Well, and in my friend group, like in my group chats, like I'm the meme sender. I'm the reel sender. I'm the, let me send you this that I saw, which annoys everyone pretty much in the group chat, but I still do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is. It's hard. It's an adjustment for them. I think this week is going to be pretty rough on a lot of kids, mine included. But it's good. It's good for them to get back in routine. And I was telling you before we started shooting, like I don't mind summer. My kids are really self-sufficient. They just want to be doing stuff all the time. So more than anything, it's like just getting them places, like, more than anything. And so I enjoy summer, but I was excited last night. I sent you the text that I sent to our family about, this is the new schedule for school. Phones go up at this time. They go in the laundry room. They don't stay in your rooms, and you can't get them back till you do all your chores in the morning. The chores that will take 5 minutes. So don't complain. So it was good to get up and do that.
Yeah.
The 5 a.m. wake up call was not great after extra innings on Monday night.
Amidst a baseball series, right?
But I mean, I've worked like 5 games in a week.
Hanging in there. Hanging in there.
Yeah, it's good. But looking back now, I'm like, how did I do 65? How did I do 115 when Hattie was a newborn? Like, how did I even do that? 115.
Another level of
adrenaline. Right. And now I'm like, I'm doing 20 and I'm like, oh my God, I got to put on makeup again.
Yeah.
I have to find another outfit and blow dry my hair.
Right.
Like, this is a
and
lot.
Figure out like kid coordinating and all.
Oh yeah. This morning, Henry was like, who's picking me up from school? I'm like, I'm not really sure. I'll let you know. And then I'm like, I'll text you. And I'm like, oh shit, they can have their phones in school now.
Right.
I mean, they can have them, but I don't know when.
Class, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they can't have them in class. Like, I don't know if they can check them in the hall, if they can check them at lunch.
Yeah.
He'll for sure have it after school as he's walking to where he gets picked up. So
I'll just send a pigeon.
I could send a pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
you ever message his teacher? No, that doesn't happen anymore.
No, not in middle school.
Yeah.
I don't, to be honest, and this sounds terrible, I don't know that I could name a single one of Henry's teachers.
Yeah. Has it been that way since he started?
Since 6th grade.
Since 6th grade.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually.
He'll talk about some of them. He'll talk about some of them, but like I don't retain it. I couldn't. If one of them punched me in the face, I wouldn't know who they were.
Really?
Yeah.
Even like from last year after spending a year with them?
You don't go to the school. You're not up there. There's no like.
So I guess that's a good thing, meaning you haven't gotten a lot of notes home.
No.
Because you would remember them if you got. Oh, there was one.
So do you remember? I don't remember her name, but she was not a fan.
Well, maybe if you would have remembered her name, you brought her some treats.
I'm not gonna bring her treats. I was like, sorry, my kid was an asshole. I will absolutely address it, and hopefully it won't happen again. And I think we made him like write her a letter, like an apology.
Yeah.
Then he's just being a jackass.
So you don't do a first day school gift for the teachers?
Is this really a question, Julie?
I didn't either until this year.
You did? Oh,
I didn't know that this was a thing.
Now you're kissing all the ass.
Uh-huh.
Are you turning into the PTA mom?
No, I'm not doing PTA. I mean, I'm the
here's
I'm a PTA member that signs up to be a member at large and doesn't do anything.
So here's a question. So I've always joked about this, that like for PTA moms, and this is not a knock against PTA moms.
No.
Thank God for PTA moms.
Yes.
Because if there was just slackers like me, nothing would get done. Nothing would get done. But thanks to these women and men, they get shit done. But this is like the Super Bowl. Like, this is it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Here we go. And like when we showed up, so the way we drop off is everybody meets in this parking lot, all the kids, and then they walk over together. So you don't even drop them off at the school. It's like a block away.
Like all
in a
kids,
shopping
or
the center. Like, whoever can do it, whoever goes, it's a bunch of kids. And so today I was like, so I go, post-workout outfit, slap a hat on. But then there are, it's just, cute and gotta look, and which is great. Like, again, no knock against it. I wish I had that kind of drive to be like, I don't have anything to do today, or no, that also sounds terrible. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't have to be on television, I'm not getting cute.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah.
They're probably going to a Maj party after.
Or like we used to do that, where I did that one year where it was like, they call it something, bye-byes and boo-hoos.
Yeah.
Something, whatever.
Or like the kinders.
Right. And like we go to Press Cafe, this place in Fort Worth, outside, gorgeous. And then like we look up, we started at 9 and like everybody's had plenty to drink at like 12:30. It's like, hey, guys, we got to get it. Like, everybody's got to go get their children. So we probably need to take a little, 30 here.
We just come here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
We just come here.
So anyway, yeah. So drop-offs, great. School's back in session. Routines are back on. And I'm stoked. How about you?
Too. I feel really #blessed, but I think
I
think my teachers got some wonderful, I think my kids got some wonderful teachers.
Okay. And what did you take them for their teacher gift?
So I've never done this before on the first day. Like I do, teacher appreciation or their birthday.
Yeah.
Or end of year.
Sure.
Even. But I've never done first day. And this is something that the old me might have like been made fun of. I'm like, no. But the new me is like, if nothing else, if there's one thing I'm going to do, it's going to be spoil those damn teachers.
Absolutely.
Freaking amazing.
Agreed.
But I didn't just ever think of it. But I saw someone had posted on like our Facebook group for the whole neighborhood about teacher gifts, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I need a teacher gift. And I actually had some time yesterday. So went by a couple stores. I went to this place called White Rock Soap Company that's really cute. And got some little candles that say journey. So it's the beginning of the journey.
Okay.
And a face wash bar of soap for some sort of face mask thing.
Okay.
And random aside, actually met the guy there. Jasmine would probably know him, but he was on the Eagle before the freak happened. Alfie. It's really totally random. But like they let them go so the freak could start.
Oh.
So they were all like, I think, kind of mad at not necessarily us,
right?
The whole situation. He's like, "Are you Julie from the Freak?" I was like, "Yes." He was like, "I think that they fired us so they could hire you." And I was like, "I'm sorry." And it was just a funny conversation at the soap store in the neighborhood. And he was really sweet. And I was happy to meet him. We had a little, oh, yeah, that place is kind of glad to be doing other things with our life. Like buying soap in the middle of a weekday for my kids' teachers. But I got them that little, had them gift wrapped and had them in their backpacks. And so we'll see if they remember to give them to them. But then, of course, I saw a lot of people posting pictures with like flowers that they were bringing. So I was like, okay, glad. I mean, part of you does feel like, I don't want my kid to be the one without a gift.
Right.
Even though it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't think it's stupid. I think it's very kind.
I mean, stupid for me to feel that way.
Oh, okay.
It's not stupid to bring a gift.
Yeah.
It's stupid that would like, I don't want my kid to show up, and that's how it all starts. The whole, like, the
keeping up.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I think it was thoughtful. And I think that your kids will take note that you did a thoughtful thing for their teacher. And I think that's a great,
I think it's great, like made them feel excited to reach into their bag and have something to give her.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
But yeah, we're feeling really good about the school year. And, Ryder has all his accommodations set because we spent a lot of time last year, like figuring out everything for him. So it'll be a hopefully really good year where like there's a protocol in place for him.
Sure.
Just to kind of be able to manage the day, his anxiety especially, and that kind of thing. So I'm super excited because he seems like he's in a good place with it all, and he knows that like there's people looking out for him.
Yeah.
And hopefully the school days won't be so hard.
Yeah.
And then Anna's just like,
well, and it's so
20.
It's so important, like that you have a school that is willing to work with you and you can advocate for your child and they'll respond. We, same thing with, Charlotte, our Down syndrome friend. She's starting her second year in public school at where Hattie went to, and both my kids went to elementary school. And we walked in, we walked her in today. Hattie was like, "Can we please walk Charlotte in this morning?" And so we made a special trip up there to walk her in. And it was so cool to see everyone was just like, Charlotte, like made her feel so good. And they know how to, to manage her to where it's a comfortable and a safe environment for her. And she loves her little friends and, they love her. And it's really cool. And I think it's such an important thing, like for, kids who what's the right word? I don't want to say with disabilities, but kids who are
just like special needs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kids who are special, that they can be integrated into a quote unquote normal setting to where you're not just we're just lumping everybody into this is okay. You've got this, you don't have this. And I just think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I do too.
Shout out
to
awesome
in that way.
Shout out to your school. Shout out to our old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to make the kids feel comfortable. Like that helps everyone.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you're not trying to cater to them by any stretch,
No.
any child, but you need to push them, but also make sure that it's a safe and comfortable environment for them. So, yeah, and I got to wear my Down syndrome is cool hat that I got from the Down syndrome awareness day at the ballpark.
Yeah.
We've got to have Ashlandberger on. What they're doing is incredible. With with their foundation, and so they're super cool. They've got Penelope, who is their little Down syndrome baby, and she is so stinking
So
cute.
was that new because of them? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, it was really awesome. So yeah, that's the latest. We're back in it, girl.
Cool.
Back in business. Okay, let's talk a little sports. Let's get a little sportsy.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Rangers.
Speaking of the Rangers, there's still time to make summer memories out at the ballpark. If you haven't gotten to do this yet, then make sure that you give this a whirl. You can head to Cleburne. It's just 30 minutes south of Fort Worth. Catch the Cleburne Railroaders before the season comes to a close. Mom Game listeners buy one, get one free tickets on any remaining home game with the code MOMGAME at checkouts. Get your tickets at railroaderbaseball.com.
Yay. Okay, so little Rangers talk. What is happening with this is why I hate seeing this myself. Okay, so not a whole lot of sports going on right now other than baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, football preseason. Come on.
I did have a little tidbit once we get through Rangers just on like Stars.
Oh, okay.
You see all the articles about the Stars youth programs and stuff.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's
talk
about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But really, I mean, Cowboys preseason and Rangers.
I know, but I can't. Yeah, let me know. Football's coming, and I'm super excited about it. We're going to talk about that in a second too, because the odds of who's playing the Super Bowl next year are out, which is exciting. But yeah, Rangers are okay. They're not great. They're not terrible. We're just in
talking about playoffs.
We're I mean,
you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
Big chance.
I would say there's
that's when I want to start.
There's a medium chance.
They're still in it.
Okay. They're still in it. These games are still meaningful. They just offensively, they just can't get it clicking. Pitching has still been really good. Evo had a non-Evo start on Monday, and then they just came and pulled one out of their ass, which was amazing. So that was great. But yeah, they just can't. This is a 9-game homestand, so by the time this show airs, it will be over. But after the first game against the Diamondbacks, we're 3-4. So we've got 2 chances to make this a winning homestand. But then they go to Toronto. Toronto's got the best record in the American League. So, I mean, they're going to get tested. So we'll know. I mean, by this time next week, I think we'll have a really good idea if this thing's in it or not. But the bottom line is you've got around 40 games. You're in the wild card chase. The problem is there's a number of teams that are in the wild card chase. Right now, you're 2.5 back, which doesn't seem like a lot. But when you're having to overtake so many teams, not just like you're just battling with one, you're having to keep track of other teams. It makes things, a little more dicey.
Right.
But yeah, they just got to keep winning. They just have to keep winning series. And it's been the biggest like stop and start season. Too.
Yeah.
Like the
jerky.
Yeah. You just can't. It's just they'll do like this and then they'll do that. And then it's like the mini mine train.
Yeah.
It's not like huge ups and downs, but it's like the mini mine train. So anyway, still reason to watch. They're still in it, and they're a fun team to cover when the offense is going. I mean, last Monday night was really, really fun. Couple of home runs and but it's just hard to figure out.
Who's like been the best pitcher?
Oh, Nathan Eovaldi.
For sure. Okay.
He's stupid.
He's so good. I mean,
it's ridiculous.
Following it up from
last season. He was not good. He was not good against the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Opener. He was
and
not
is
good.
He in the running perhaps for Cy Young?
So the problem with that is he should be. The problem with that is the way it works is in baseball, and I honestly not just learned this, but I knew there's like innings. You have to have a certain number of innings to qualify.
Yeah, y'all talked about this on the broadcast.
Right? Yes. And I was like, well, this is dumb. He's got a 1.3 ERA. What are we talking about? And so basically it's like you've got to pitch as a starting pitcher 1 inning per game that your team has played. So if the team has played 120 games, you need to be at 120 innings pitched in order to qualify.
Like specifically in each game. I'm like, who knows?
No. So like if you played 120 games, then you need 120 innings.
Okay.
And so every day that number grows because your team keeps playing, but you're not pitching. So he's close to qualifying. But the thing is, you don't have to, and I don't even think the boys knew this when we talked about it on the broadcast. I was like, okay, so he doesn't qualify for like the ERA title. So like, somebody will be like, oh, he's the ERA leader this year in the American League. Well, Evo would not qualify for that right now. Most likely he's going to reach 162 by the time the season ends. Right now, he's not a qualifier, but from what I understand, you don't have to meet those innings requirements in order to win a Cy Young. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you have to have it for certain titles, the ERA title, whatever, but you don't have to have it to be considered for the Cy Young.
That's good.
It definitely
should be the best pitcher in baseball, no matter
right. But
what.
It doesn't help that he doesn't have the innings.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if he throws up a couple of, 8-inning shutouts, complete game shutouts. A couple of complete game 1-run games, whatever. I think he'll get in the mix. But it was funny because they were talking about Jacob deGrom so much tied to the Cy Young, and he's had a great season too. But he hasn't even been to Jacob standards, honestly. It's the most he's pitched since 2019. And so you wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued. But people were talking about him for the Cy Young, and then
but
he's really hasn't even been the most consistent pitcher on your staff.
Right.
But the problem is that Evo set up
the name.
The name, yes, and his stuff is so electric.
Yeah.
The way Jacob pitches is just so cool.
Yeah.
Like it's just fun to watch, and it's just a different style. Like Jacob will throw, 98 with movement, and like it just looks like he's just playing toss. Like it's crazy how effortless it looks with him. With Evo, he's more of a bulldog. And Jacob is mixing his pitches more now that he's had 2 Tommy Johns, and he knows he can't just blow everything by everybody if he wants to keep pitching later on into his career. And Evo's more like a bulldog out there, and he mixes stuff so well. And it's just, he's fun to watch too. They're just 2 different styles of pitcher. So I think Jacob's style of pitching is just a little more catchy and sexy,
right,
in terms of, catching people's eyes with baseball. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see. But what killed Evo is just missing that time when he was injured, and you just can't trying to catch up on those innings and have that consistency is not easy over a 162 game season. So anyway, that's kind of the latest.
It's at least a fun story to follow.
It is,
for
for sure.
fans. It's
Absolutely
have those other sort of competitions for those types of awards, titles outside of how's the team doing,
right?
Yeah,
something to follow.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You got anything else on?
No, that's
okay.
it.
I wanted to talk about
my update.
Yes, you're very welcome. So I teased this a minute ago. The odds on next year's Super Bowl halftime. I wish kind of that you wouldn't have read this, and I was going to make you guess.
I haven't really.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I wouldn't have gotten any of these.
Okay.
Like who you thought. Okay. So there's a financial exchange called Kalshi, whatever. Thanks. Okay. They put out a list of who they think is going to be the halftime entertainer
kind of thing
at Super Bowl. Yes. So they put out a list and put out odds. Okay. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So they have 5 that have like double-digit percentages. 5 artists. Can you name any of them? 5 artists that have double-digit percentages according to
of performing.
It's
hard to even remember like who would be eliminated because they've already performed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't.
Who was the little guy? Who is the little guy? The little guy. He's small. Rapper. I loved him. Like
last year. Oh yeah. What's his butt?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. I liked him.
Yeah.
I thought he
was little.
Oh wait, Usher. Please.
Yeah.
Come on. What are we talking about?
Usher.
Okay. So those 2 are out.
Yeah. Did I see something about like Shakira and J-Lo?
No, and thank God.
Yeah.
No offense. Both beautiful, stunning women.
Are they okay? So
don't you think people will revolt? I think people are over, especially J-Lo. People are so over.
Is Taylor on there because now she finally has an NFL boyfriend?
She is in the others receiving votes category.
Okay,
so she's outside of the top 5.
It'd be really cool if she did that, and she will have a new album coming out soon. So
yes, we'll talk more about that later.
Ask you, Sabrina Carpenter.
Nope.
The Backstreet Boys.
Nope. Okay, one of them.
They're doing.
One of them has Dallas ties.
Oh. The Jonas Brothers.
Think chicken.
Demi Lovato. Chicken Shack.
He's got his name on like a chicken plate. He has his own chicken store.
Shack has a chicken place.
Yeah, but it's not Shaq.
Well, he does DJing.
That's true. Okay, not a bad guess.
Chicken.
He has tattoos all over his face.
Oh, Post Malone.
Post Malone. Okay, Post Malone is number.
I would have just assumed he already has. He's like,
I don't think so. I would love Post Malone.
Yeah.
So he's number 2 on the list.
And then he could bring out Tay Tay.
Okay. Here is okay, this was an older guy, older rapper, married to a very famous entertainer. She might have a following called
Jay-Z.
Yep, number 1.
Oh, really?
28% chance.
Oh.
Post Malone, 25% chance. Okay, this one's throwing it back a little bit. Kind of my age, between my age and your age. She came in like a wrecking ball for a little while. Miley is number 3 on the list at 23%.
Okay. I can get behind that.
These next 2 are complete polar opposites, and it's going to be hard for you to get them, I think, but maybe you'll surprise me. Let me see a good hint for this guy. Very popular at Easter.
Okay.
Latin rapper. I think he's kind of Latin rapper. I dig him.
Yeah.
He's not good, but he's
not good.
No, he's not good. He's what's the opposite of good?
Like Bad Bunny.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Popular at Easter, Bunny. Nice.
Bad Bunny. Okay, and then this one,
Jesus.
Now performing Super Bowl 59.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Jesus.
The crowd would go insane.
Or would they?
Or would they?
They wouldn't.
They better. If they just showed up for Super Bowl halftime show, I don't have time.
Truly,
yes.
I'm sorry, but we don't.
If he showed himself the first time ever in modern history.
Have you not learned anything about our society? No. Jesus is way too controversial to play the Super Bowl.
You don't think at a halftime show he would just people would just be in awe that he was there?
No. Are you kidding? People will be like, why are you shoving Jesus on me? I'm just trying to watch football, stick to sports.
What do you say?
Keep your Jesus off my gridiron. Damn it.
Jesus loves me.
Well, no, I don't know. But no, that makes me sad. I am so sorry, Jesus, that I don't think our society wants you to play Super Bowl. That's not how I feel.
I can't believe you would tell him that.
I'm apologizing to Jesus in advance. I don't want to set him up for this.
Jesus, don't listen to her. I think people would be very excited to see you.
I think a lot of people would
at halftime of the Super Bowl.
I think a lot of people would. But let me tell you something. The people would lose their minds. Can't believe we're having a discussion of what if Jesus played the Super Bowl halftime show.
I think he'd kill it.
Oh, he would slay, obviously.
It'd be great. Oh my gosh, those tickets would be flying. Hotcakes.
Okay, last one, and this is from probably more so my era than maybe your era too. You're not that much younger than me, even though
I didn't say anything.
You like to remind me at every opportunity how young you are.
Just because it grinds your gears.
Born in the 80s.
I really think I'm young.
We all get it. Okay, so this one is like heavy metal.
Oh.
And I know a million of their songs, but I'm really not a heavy metal chick.
Yeah, me either. Tell me who it is.
Okay, well, it's like I'm trying to give you a hint. Like gold and silver, they're all.
You're not talking about like
what are gold and silver?
Jewels?
Like copper and
mineral,
iron,
or something. Elements. Stones. Are you talking about Pearl Jam?
No, but that's not a bad guess.
Pearls?
Are they alive?
Are they alive? Yes.
Collectively?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not Pearl Jam, but copper, copper, gold, tin.
These are
aluminum.
Yeah.
What are all these things?
They're all elements. They're all things in the earth.
They're hard.
Hard rock. They're rocks.
It's metallic. Oh.
Are they metals? Yeah.
Right?
I've never thought of metal.
Isn't gold a metal?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think that was a terrible clue.
Thank you. Well, forget I gave it to you. Forget I gave it to you.
More like stones.
Uh, well, it's not the Rolling Stones. Okay. Well,
That'd be amazing.
I'm going to Google, is gold a metal?
I mean, no one could ever know that.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay,
Do you want
those are the
Those are the top 5.
Metallica. Okay.
Yeah, the others receiving votes were like Morgan Wallen, Dua Lipa, Sabrina Carpenter, which you did mention her, Taylor Swift, Drake, Billie Eilish, and the Foo Fighters. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your vote? I think I'm in for Bad Bunny.
I mean, the people love him. Yeah.
Or Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone would be great.
Or Jesus.
Jesus is the number 1 halftime performer.
Okay. Do you want to talk about the star stuff?
Well,
Yeah. Or do you want to talk about that in news?
yeah, whatever.
Let's talk about it in news.
It's not like a ton. Just
Okay.
yeah.
Let's do a little feed stuff brought to us by our friends at Audrie Dollins Media.
Yes. Thank you so much to our friends at Audrie Dollins Media, who are a full-on one-stop shop for anything pertaining to your brand, growing your brand, and helping make sure that you're able to focus on what it is that your company does instead of all of this marketing, promotion, social media stuff. They do all kinds of things, including influencer management. In fact, if you would like an influencer, we're sort of that. I don't know.
We're trying.
We're trying to come help spread the word about your brand, then you can call them. They also help with brand management, monetization management, collaboration management, influencer campaigns, content creation and photography, social media management, and website design. They also they designed our website, themomgamepod.com, as well as our newsletter, which comes out usually on Fridays. Go to our website, themomgamepod.com, and subscribe to that website, please. We're trying to get our newsletter numbers up. And it's a beautiful newsletter that is done courtesy of our friends at Audrie Dollins Media, and they really can do it all. Give them a call, audriedollins.com.
Yay, Audrie Dollins. Okay. A few things that we saw pop up on the socials that Jasmine sent us. This one's
legit.
I almost died. Okay. An
It's
intern called off work because her energy felt a little off. So a Gen Z intern's email to her boss at an AI startup is going viral because she didn't ask. She told him she was going to take a few days off, and her reason was, quote, "My energy feels a little off." A last minute request, or really not even a request. She just told her boss that that's what was happening, saying that she was overwhelmed with all the work and her energy felt off. So not getting that vibe. I don't know first of all, if my kid ever told me like that his energy or her energy felt off and they weren't getting that vibe, I'd be like, well, let me introduce you to the vibe, honey. Like, this is not the way
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we
This
doing?
is real, though. Like, this is a real millennial. What are you?
Gen Z?
Gen Z, not even.
Okay, we've been over this. I feel like I need a chart
Because millennials
everywhere.
are like I'm a millennial.
And I'm
an old millennial.
I think I'm Gen X.
So people younger. So we're talking people in their 30s-ish are Gen Zers, I believe. But like, this is real. It's like, I'm going to be late because I'm getting iced coffee. Just canceling a lot on work obligations. But this is, sadly, I feel like this isn't that far-fetched. My energy feels a little off.
Well, and don't you feel like we have a lot of no, we don't have a lot, but yeah, I do feel like it is definitely a generational thing.
Yeah.
That this and I don't know how some of it has to do with COVID. I don't know. It just I don't know what all is
COVID
contributing
and
to
work
it.
from home, I think, really made things a lot more laxed in general.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you have to be in the office 8 to 5 every day to collect your paycheck, like that's just what all anybody knew for so long. And then all of a sudden there's all these other ways to work. And I think that's right when probably this Gen Z group was getting into the workforce.
Yeah.
So it just became normal.
But I wonder too, is like, are these employers, are they worried about being put on blast and the social media backlash? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that there's a fine line. I don't know. Like, there's a fine line, but like, what if she was like, well, I mean, this company, like I told them my mental health is struggling and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, I think that these employers also are tiptoeing like, how do we enforce this shit? Like,
Because we
how do
need our employees to be here to
right.
function as a company.
I don't know. It's just very strange.
It's
and
hard.
so very foreign. And to me, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like, I've worked a minimum of 2 jobs since I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
A minimum. So we're talking about 30 years of my life. I've worked at least 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And I can't ever imagine, like, and I want my kids to have that work
How many
ethic.
times would you say I can't go do a whole like Ranger drive to Arlington Park, go get dressed up, go on TV, like stay home, stay out till 11 or whatever. Like if your energy was off, like how many days would you say your energy's off?
Oh my God, every day.
Right. Like every day. Like try being
better
calm and working.
Yeah.
Our energy's freaking off.
I know.
Every day.
It is better now thanks to my hormones getting in check and the testosterone.
I see Morgan tomorrow.
Do you?
I'm so excited.
Oh my God, this testosterone coursing.
The pellets.
They're so amazing. And then the NAD plus shots.
And
that's NAD plus. That's the ones that she has to check with you though about.
Well, she has to check with me about the testosterone too.
Everything because you're a cancer survivor. Not to sidetrack, but I'm telling you, they're life-changing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a very weird time that we're in.
Yeah.
But like there is a lot of just like, yeah, I like you give somebody wants an opportunity and then like you present an opportunity, they're like, yeah, that's
right.
That's not the right opportunity. It's not the opportunity I wanted.
Right.
You know?
And it's real. And I mean I don't know how you feel about mental health days in general.
Well,
but
I mean,
I think that's like a standard thing now for hire.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, for me, it's like those are vacation days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just, I don't know. Like here's the deal. Like you've got, and I don't even know if like sick days and vacation days, I feel like you should just lump them all together. Like, okay, you've got 10 days. Do with them whatever you want. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you go on vacation. I don't care whatever you want to do with them. But here's your 10 days. Do with them whatever you want. And then if something comes up, I guess you call in sick. But then it's like, if you're not going to work, like don't expect to be compensated for it. So that's fine. I guess that's what I would do as an employer. Like, great. Your energy is off. That's fine. My energy is off from compensating you for your energy.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I just I'm not into people.
It's sort of, there's a point where it's taking advantage.
Exactly.
Of the
And I guess I'm just not into anybody being not expecting to earn something without working for it.
Right. And I think there's a lot of that.
There is. And I feel like we're like old ladies yelling at us.
Probably, but we've made a lot of good strides, I think, when it comes to like allowing people a little bit more of a flexible work situation.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
Especially for parents like working from home or being able to like have your kids run through a Zoom call and no one cares or whatever it is. Like,
absolutely.
We've made a lot of good strides, which I think we needed to, but you have to draw the line somewhere. Right. It's just like with little kids. It's like if you don't give them a line, they're always going to try to tiptoe and walk over that line and take advantage of you. And it's the same for our workplace and Gen Xers.
But that's
Gen Z or
Z. I think I'm
whatever Gen they are. Yeah.
Anyway,
but no, I think it's very real.
That's probably we could have a whole show on that and like have people from corporate America I think it would be an interesting topic because I think it is because they do worry about like, and also too, you want to take like the mental health stuff. That's serious stuff. Like I get it, but like energy feeling off, like that's
like, so you
come on, man,
become a stronger person from working through
your energy offness
being off. Yeah. Like
anyway, I just thought that was crazy.
It is, and not shocking.
And then another thing that was on the interwebs and the socials, which I thought was kind of cute. Hopefully it's true. Okay, fill me up.
Fill me up.
Okay, Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez are dating.
Oh, they're married, girl.
Oh, they're married?
Yeah, they're
what do I know? I think Selena Gomez is adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think that... Okay, something.
Yeah.
I think she's adorable and super sweet and... because we're super tight. But the whole, remember when I told you I went down that whole like Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, because they used to date.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, he wrote all those songs about her.
Oh, you like went down a rabbit hole and explored them?
I think it was like a couple years ago when I was
I don't know that you told me about this one.
Yes. I did.
How'd you forget to tell me about it?
I don't know. I feel like I did tell you.
The Bieber thing's like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's like, did he write these songs about her? And does he really secretly love her more than he loves Haley and blah, 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 which I don't think any of that's true anymore. But anyway, she's with Benny Blanco, who apparently just fucking
over her.
Adores her.
Which is great.
Like, he was like, remember we played the clip.
A guy like that.
Yeah, didn't we play the clip where he's like, I mean, she doesn't ask for a lot. Like, if she needs me to tell her I love her, then I'm going to tell her I love her. And I'm Benny should be leading many, many men in marriage counseling.
We're not that hard to figure out.
Right. Just do what we ask.
Just do what we ask and give us compliments.
Yes. Tell us how great we are.
Right.
Not that hard.
Be grateful for all the shit we do.
Yes. Yes. Be grateful. Speaking of I don't think my husband knows how to deal with my emotions sometimes. Like he's learned over the years, I think. But sometimes he's just like, what's happening right now? No, he's just like, I don't really understand what's happening right now. And I'm like, hey, what do you mean you don't understand? So I can't help this. I can't help. This is who I am. You're like, okay. Good luck with that. Anyway, okay. So
he's funny.
Bless. Well, it's not like he's the most compassionate human being on the fucking planet.
But like he's great though.
Right, but he's just like
he's like most men.
Yeah.
Like most men are not. Mine's not either.
Well, and I will say,
I'll spill my like all these things, and then Kelly will be like,
"Cool.
So tomorrow,
when do we get to move on from this?
I haven't asked you yet.
Can I play golf?
Yeah, like so and so texted about golf on Friday. Is now a good time to ask? I'm like, did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Maybe
this is why there's so many women end up, I think, like with women because they like listen.
Yeah. I know, but
and I'm not even mushy. Like I don't need any. I'm not like dote on me and kiss me and cuddle me. I'm just acknowledge me.
Every once in a while, just tell me how great I am.
Right.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Even if you're lying, even if you don't believe it,
right?
Just say it.
Just say it.
I'll believe you. But I think for me, I'm skewed because I was raised by my daddy.
Yeah.
And my daddy did do all those things.
Yeah.
I mean, he was stern. He was tough as shit. But he also was very like overly gushy about my sister and I.
Yeah.
I mean, he just was. And so I think that it's a tough place not a tough place that I come from, but I have a different perspective.
Was he like open the door for you, like gentleman kind of
He
thing?
was, I mean, to an extent, but no, he was very much like you are going to be independent. You are going to be able to make it, like my sister and I both, like you're going to figure shit out. You're going to make it. And I think he felt like that was his biggest responsibility. Like, I'm going to teach you now, but he would get soft and, like, I remember one year I got the wrong color shoes and we didn't have them all in Plainview. And like, it was for some debutante ball or some shit. And he like hauled ass as fast as he could to Lubbock and got some shoes dyed and took a patch on my dress. And like, so, I mean, he would do, shit like that. But he was also too very stern and very insistent on Sarah and I, doing things on our own, learning things on our own, like being capable.
Not relying on anybody else.
Not relying on him.
Yeah.
Right. Except, but he was like, but you can rely on me. Like, but I don't want you to rely on anyone else.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think that too makes it, I'm a little bit of a harder, case study than a lot of women because of that relationship that I had with him.
Well, it's interesting. And I think that's something that's very important to instill in girls. Mm-hmm. Right? Like,
for sure.
I mean, the truth is, you can have these big goals and dreams and career goals, and if you marry well, you don't have to do any of it. And I think people can see that is like a legit opportunity to kind of take the easy way out, or to not work as hard, or to not follow their dreams. And I think that people who do that might still be missing something big. Yeah. Right? Like they might miss that like fulfillment for themselves and what it is that they want to do. So I think it's important to instill that in our girls. Yeah. Like the way society is, it's like, you can find a husband that makes a whole lot of money or whatever. And that can be your ultimate goal when choosing a spouse or a mate. Or you can not worry about that, find someone that's a good match for you and still kind of stay on your path and do what it is that you want to do that like drives you. If you have kids and you want to change your plans, whatever, that's great. So I don't know. Like, a
I think we
long
have
way
two
to say.
different totally show. Yeah, we have two shows now mapped out where we could talk about those
We
dynamics.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
And then the Gen Zers.
Yeah. But hey, respect to your dad. I like it.
Respect. Oh, so anyway, back to Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez. So it says he debatably takes his missing of Selena when she's not there to another level, that when he is not with her, he likes to spray himself all over with her perfume to remind himself of her. He admitted this in a TikTok video to promote her new
he was promoting the perfume. That's bullshit then.
I just read
He's just trying to sell the perfume.
Okay, that's a great point. Okay, forget we talked about
He had
story.
someone say, promote this perfume and come up with something.
But you know what, though? You know what makes it's believable, though, to an extent because of how much he worships her publicly. So I wouldn't be surprised. I think maybe we could have left out all over, like if you just said like, because I remember like after my dad died, I would wear a shirt of his to bed, like, which also sounds creepy. Sorry, Dad. But it was an old button down and I wore it for a while just because I wanted to feel like, I don't know, it just was weird. Yeah. Maybe that's creepy. I don't know. But like,
no,
you have certain, it's like this. I mean, I wear this every day. It was my daddy's. Like I wear it it never comes off. And so I think there are things that you do to, remind yourself of the significant other. It does seem a little bit.
I did that like, I don't know, maybe when I was a teenager or something. You find the cologne that the guy you have a crush on wears and you smell it and you're like, oh, love him. Yeah. And when Kelly and I first started dating, I did the t-shirt thing.
You did?
Now I just see the t-shirt. I'm like, get that shit out of here. I'm just kidding.
Put it in the drawer, damn it.
On the ground.
But anyway, well, it's a good opportunity to promote Selena Gomez's perfume.
Yes.
But anyway, they do seem like a super cute couple.
They do. Yeah.
All right.
Happy for her.
I am.
Speaking of mental health, she went through a lot.
Yeah.
And she seemed happy.
Yeah. I like happy people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, TMG News Desk now, brought to us by our friends at Tailgate USA. We told you about them last week. So, Tailgate USA. Good Lord, Emily, get it together. I mean, I've had half a glass of wine. Tailgate USA is a Texas-based company that offers turnkey tailgate party trailers and full-service events, including delivery, setup, catering, bartending, satellite TVs, and, listen up, ladies, RV-style bathrooms. So you're not going in those porta potties. So I met Justin Morrison a couple of years ago. He's been a huge supporter of the Do It for Dirt Foundation. We've had him out to our golf tournament the last couple of years. They set up a Bloody Mary bar. A Bloody Mary bar? Did I say a Bloody Mary
bar?
Okay, Bloody Mary bar.
You nailed it, girl.
Take care of all the things. They can do tailgates at sporting events, at golf tournaments, at your house, to where if you've ever set up a tailgate, it's such a whip, lugging everything back and forth. So they take care of everything for you. NFL, college football, baseball, soccer, like I said, golf tournaments, charity events, festivals, concerts, corporate events, anything outdoor. Any outdoor gathering, they can take care of it. Any event, any style, any location, any size. You basically just show up. They do all the work. And so what they're doing right now for the next month leading up to the Do It for Dirt event on September 12th, by the way, I want to talk about that in a second, is that a portion of every booking that they have between now and then, part of the proceeds are going to go back to the Do It for Dirt Foundation. So give my friend Justin Morrison a visit to his website. It is tailgateusa.net. Check it out. They've got a million different options for you to choose from. Great dude, doing great things in the community and providing a great service, especially for the upcoming football season. The perfect time to get some Tailgate USA in your life.
Yep. Just go have fun. Don't worry about all the rest.
Exactly. But I did want to promote the Do It for Dirt event.
Yeah.
So we've got golf so it's a full day blowout. So we've got golf at Grapevine Country Club. Isn't that right? Mm-hmm. Or Grapevine Golf Course, whatever. Somewhere in Grapevine. Just go check out the website. doitfordirt.com. So we've got the golf in the morning and then we go to Texas Live for the concert. And the concert this year, we have the Bird Dogs opening and it's going to be an acoustic set between Rhett Miller and Josh Weathers.
Cool.
So Josh Weathers and Rhett Miller will take the stage, collaborate, just the two of them acoustic. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said, the Bird Dog's opening things up, and it should be a great, great time. And the Do It for Dirt Foundation has now raised more than $3 million, $2 million, $3 million. I just looked up the numbers not too long ago. I think it's $3 million.
Wow.
It is $3 million. $3 million helped more than 275 families. And now we are working with Pat Green's foundation from the money that they raised to facilitate funds and resources to the people down in the Texas Hill Country who suffered such tremendous loss during the flooding. So big, big time for the Do It for Dirt Foundation. Please know that we are a foundation board of 6. None of us makes a penny. We have no overhead costs. Every single cent that we raise goes directly to families impacted by sudden loss. So
amazing.
Super proud of the Do It Foundation event coming up on September 12th. Please reach out to me in my DMs, in the TMG DMs, wherever. If you want information, we want the golf course to be packed. We want Texas Live to be packed. It's going to be a fantastic night.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thanks for letting me talk about that.
No, of course. That's great.
Yeah.
I want to go to the concert.
Yes. You have a thing on.
I have a thing during the day.
Yeah.
And then hopefully maybe Kelly can actually go golf this time though.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's awesome. And it brings up a point just about like the Camp Mystic thing. I'm so glad y'all are actually doing something like boots to the ground of helping.
Yes.
Because I don't know if a lot of people are feeling this way, but I know I am. Like driving in my neighborhood, there's green ribbons everywhere.
Yeah.
This kid's school has green ribbons everywhere. And I actually saw a post like on our Facebook thing for the neighborhood that's like, at what point is it a reminder of loss rather than a like commemoration of the, like how long does the green stuff last? Like, and I think it's just I'm thinking about it a lot. Like I'm still thinking about it almost every day. It's just crazy. And I don't know, I saw like even in Highland Park, the elementary school, like people going back to school and remembering Janie Hunt and certain girls in the neighborhood. So I just know it's like, I just want to give, I don't know, it's not a shout out, it's not anything, but it's just acknowledging that like, this is,
so
there's a lot of families still really, really
remember
being.
the McElroys so that was, almost 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years ago, Thanksgiving.
Wow.
And I remember, we just tried to remember Lauren, for those of you who don't remember, the McElroys, were headed down to the Hill Country or to Austin for Thanksgiving, and Lindsay was driving Zach, the husband, and I'm sorry. Why am I having such a hard time? Lauren is the mom.
Yeah.
Lindsay is the daughter.
Yeah.
Played on my softball team. Okay. Lauren was driving. Zach, Judson, and Lindsay were in the car. They got hit head on by an oncoming truck driver, whatever, and all of them died except for Lauren. Lauren made it. And I remember that whole year after, like we tried to remember, the thing like that, like going back to school, like what that was like, in the first Mother's Day and the first, birthdays and all the things. And it's just, you try to remember all those things, and you try to be mindful of all those things.
Yeah.
And I think that those families, and I know Lauren appreciated that. At some point, she's, now diving into other projects. They've set up a nonprofit. So, but I think as friends, like, I mean, every once in a while I'll try to just text her and just be like, hey, just thinking about you. Like Henry still draws, when he goes up to bat, he still draws a J with a cross.
Oh.
Right before he goes up to bat.
Yeah.
And I'll send her that video and be like, oh, he's still doing it.
Loves that more than anything. And I think people sometimes don't know, like, do I bring it up? Because they're thinking about it and then it's sad, but I think you always do.
I know. And I think that you do, you're like apprehensive, like, oh gosh, should I send her? And and I think, even as long as your intentions are good, whatever, any kind of comfort or anything but I remember right after my dad died, like for a little bit, I didn't want to talk about it. Like I just wanted to pretend like it didn't happen, I think. And then now it's like anytime I get the chance to talk about him, I'm like, let's go. Like I want to, I'll talk all about it.
Remember that.
And I think a lot of it too is because I was afraid of the emotions that would come with it. And now I'm a little more in control. I mean, 9 years later, how many ever it is, it's been a long time. But it's like, you're a little more equipped to to handle
Yeah.
that
Well,
without.
that's therapeutic, right? Like,
Yeah.
just to talk about it and
For
not
sure.
put it all in.
Right, but like not it's like you don't want to pretend like they didn't, that they didn't exist. Like you want to keep their memory alive. You want those things to start within you. So there's no right or wrong. I don't know how we got on this tangent, but there's no like right or wrong. But I think you thinking about them is wonderful.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us do at this point because it is still so fresh and all these things that they would be experiencing that they're not getting.
And it's just still so shocking.
It's
Right? It's
awful.
like it's just still so shocking.
It's
Like
terrible.
in the moment you're like hearing about the news and it becomes the reality because you're hearing about it every day. But looking back, it's like such a tragedy. I know it's so terrible, and so shocking. But yeah, the one girl that still hasn't been.
I know.
That was my friends from high school. That's their
Yeah.
daughter. So like they finally issued a statement and just saying thank you so much for everybody that's been looking and searching and
Yeah, and then how about these crazy fucks that are putting out like fake stories about how
I see so many.
I saw one
on
about like how
Facebook.
Steph Curry was there
And that's
when they
messed
found
up.
her. I'm like,
Like
what are
that's
we
like
doing?
the I don't it's not you can't say it's like AI or whatever, but like there's so many internet, like even on Facebook is where I see most of it. Like just these stories and it just is totally aggregating like news and things that they think are gonna get clicks and hits.
But
And then I'll go read like it'll show her picture and it'll say like, oh, she was found and here, blah, blah, blah. And then all these people are like, oh, RIP and like just fall for it. And they're like,
can you imagine if that
Like,
was
no,
you? That's
she-
what I mean. Like,
what?
can you imagine if you're her family? Like, there's no way you could get on. Why is Facebook so fucked up like that?
Facebook is so fucked up like that. There must
Like
be
there was, I saw one that was like literally Steph Curry was there, and I was like, what?
Yeah. I
What
think
just
I saw that.
happened? Yes, and I'm like,
To like a real human with like parents that are looking and searching and praying and
like, what are
distraught
we
and
doing?
it's weird. It is weird because Facebook it seems to be the worst.
Well, shouldn't
So-
Zuckerberg clean that up?
Right.
Like, what? Can we get that regulated?
It should be.
Okay, well, it's
He's just chilling in
on
Hawaii
our list.
or whatever. He like
that
bought
on
the
our
island and
putting it on my list.
Live with it.
Regulate Facebook.
regulate Facebook. You call up Zuckerberg. Hey,
Got
see if he can come right here on the show and face us,
Oh, okay.
face the angry mob.
TikTok, Julie. Okay. Anything else?
On the news desk, I did want to touch.
Oh yeah.
The Dallas Stars have been in national news, because of their apparent. This is the USA Today headline. They control everything. How the Dallas Stars monopolized Texas youth hockey, and I think this is obviously relevant to me, having been a part of the Dallas Stars organization. And my husband was a part of that Dallas Stars organization. And now Ryder's going back to actually play. Like, we just signed him up. You heard the football saga, like he didn't make the team or whatever, the daddy ball team. And it's actually like, now that I'm looking back, I'm like, this is good because this pushed him to go back to like where his heart is, which I think is hockey. So he's playing and we just signed up, but I'm kind of, these headlines are, a lot of people have been asking me kind of, I guess if people are talking about it or what we think about it. And, I think the reality is the Stars did do and have done a lot for youth hockey in Texas. And these rinks wouldn't be here. Like, there probably wouldn't be the level of hockey that you can find here in Texas if it wasn't for the Dallas Stars. And at the same time, like, they know that they control. So this is saying like how expensive it is for kids to play, like how much it costs for, registration, how they can control who's coaching, how if a parent comes to complain. Apparently there's a quote where someone said, well, just remember where you get your ice from or something to a parent that had complaints about a youth team. We know how crazy youth sports are, So imagine like all funneling to one organization that is a for-profit business. And so I think they started it having like wanting to grow the game in the community and obviously any kids loving playing hockey helps them, helps sell tickets to the games, helps grow the sport, and all that is amazing.
So my question is, do they have so we've had Karen Morris from the Texas Rangers Baseball Foundation, and they have the MLB Youth Academy. Like, they have a whole center that is designed to serve underserved kids and give them the opportunity to play baseball. Do the Stars have anything like that?
No. And I think a lot of the reason is because it costs a lot to build ice, like sheets of ice, maintain the ice. You got to have the Zamboni, you got to keep it cold. You got to, it's an expensive thing. But up in Canada, like they have, I think the biggest difference here is the city's not running it. It's not like a rec center.
Right.
And you can find that for basketball, soccer, baseball, football. Like you can find that kind of local place to go play and practice. And for hockey, you have to spend money to do it. In Canada, they do. Like we went and skated, and it was like a run by the city, and anyone can go. And the Stars are very welcoming with, say, somebody that just wants to go skate. You know, they'll help you rent skates, and you can pay $12 or whatever, and you can go skate. But it's once they start this competitive thing, it is an interesting situation. That's all I have to say. Like, I don't have a hot take. It's just interesting because it is the only sport like this where it is completely run by a business, like a for-profit business. And I don't know if there were other, like, just rinks that wanted to pop up and do it differently.
But probably rinks don't pop up because it's so fucking expensive.
Because it's so expensive. But it's interesting now seeing it through the lens of, like, my son who's going back into playing. And it is a really expensive sport. Like, he wanted a friend to come. And so he actually has a friend who's going to play, another sweet boy that didn't make this silly football team. And they're going to go play hockey together. But, like, to tell them, like, this is going to cost $1,300 just to sign up is...
Really? Is that how much it is?
Yeah. Like, it's tough. So,
well, I mean,
and
I say that.
See the Stars
like, no, well, I say that.
But it's not club. Like, this is what they call house league. This is just to play, like, the lowest level of hockey. You have to pay that much. And that includes all their ice time. That includes coaching. So it's not like some of these other sports where, like, you find Joe Schmo off the streets to go coach your kids. Like, there's going to be good qualified coaches. But you still have to go buy all your equipment too.
Right.
So it's just interesting.
I mean, it's on par with baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, not with travel baseball.
Right. Travel. That's the difference.
Not with, like, a Little League situation. Right. Little League, I think, is like $300 or something.
Yeah.
And then if your coach wants to have practice, you know, outside of, you know, we have to pay to practice there, rent a facility out or whatever. You've got to pay for little things like that. But for travel baseball, that's I think that's on par with it.
And I think that's the difference, right? It's like, this is like just to get your foot in the door and figure out, like, it's hard.
Yeah.
Well, if you would just to figure out if you like the
So
sport.
I wonder what it's like in other, I mean, outside of Canada and the other NHL cities, if they do have, like, I mean, listen, I don't know enough about this to make an informed opinion decision. Not that I'm deciding anything, but, like, it would seem like the NHL would look at, like, what other leagues are doing to try to encourage growth within their game.
Right.
Like the NFL is huge right now on the flag football thing.
Yep.
Huge.
Yep.
You know, MLB has done these youth academies. You know, I don't, it just seemed like
that somehow maybe they would help control the situation.
Well,
but when any business takes over, they're going to try to make as much money as they can.
For sure.
You can't fault them for that.
No, not at all. But it's like, how do we grow that game, right? Like, how do we not just look at the bottom line?
Right.
Can we make sense of it?
And they do, like, try hockey for free, so it'll be completely free, where kids can go out and they put gear on them and they go teach them how to skate. Like, they do a lot of things, and they give back to the community in a lot of ways. It's just interesting because it's, like, evolved a certain way to where they're the only ones really controlling all the ice.
Yeah.
And it's not comparable to any other sport. So of course they're going to try and make money, but at the same time, you've got to be able to hear the family's concerns and acknowledge them, and not just say, like, we own you. And you know, so I don't know. Dan Stuckel, who's now the Stars chief operating officer, he said, "We're really proud of everything we've built here. We're committed to continuing to growing hockey in the community and across the state. We've become the model for all non-traditional NHL markets that both the NHL and USA Hockey continually point to in terms of how to grow the game, because that's the focus for everybody." That was his quote. I mean, this is USA Today, so it's like a big... I think parents obviously felt the need to speak up.
Yeah.
And the Stars, maybe this will force them to at least, like, recognize what's happening and how the parents are feeling.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. And so here we go. We're, like, starting now on the path of hockey and spending all the money and all that. But as parents, we do whatever it takes, right? Like, for our children. So just something I wanted to point out because it is like going on right here in our backyard, and it's a big national story.
Well, and I think like keep an eye on it and keep us posted. Like, let us know what you're seeing.
Yeah, I will. And I mean, gosh, I just love hockey, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just love it. I'm so glad Ryder's playing. It's so fun to watch. It's the kids in Dallas are good.
Yeah.
Like we have a really wonderful hockey community here, thankfully. And I'm glad for it. And that's all thanks to the Dallas Stars.
For sure.
But you want to make sure that like their concerns are being heard, and those are totally valid concerns. So it's interesting. We'll be following it here on the Mom Game.
Okay. All right. Do we have anything else before we say goodbye? Cheers one more time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A couple hours till pickup.
Okay. Next week I feel like we have a guest next week. Oh, we have Soul Glow. Tiara.
Yes.
I don't know how to say her name right.
You'll learn by next
week. It's IBEH.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't talked to her yet?
No.
She's so lovely. She's amazing. So she has this whole like app, and it's about like balance as far as like mental health, physical health. She's a former athlete. Her husband played in the NBA and overseas. Like, they're super cool people.
I'm excited.
She's awesome. So she's going to be in studio.
Great.
Next week. So that'll be fun. And then we'll have a full report from the first week of school.
That's right.
But yeah,
we have the worm queen on deck too. So we'll get to her.
I know.
Been doing your cleanse?
I have.
Okay.
I haven't seen any worms yet.
Okay.
But I feel good.
Good.
I mean, listen, the shit I'm doing at this point in my life, like the testosterone, the NAD injections, the supplements, the worm queen cleanse.
Ready to take over the world.
I mean, I have the strength of 10 men right now. And I'm on a steroid patch because I got some sort of rash on my legs trying to.
Hell yeah, girl.
I mean,
cheers to you. Bring me along with you when you take over the world. I'm still slacking.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. School's back, you guys. Mom Game Out.
Mom Game Out.